Another league, the National Basketball Association. Free agency picking up, or it very, very much did pick up a few over the past few days. So, talking a different sport, more players, different places. I will first start off with the New York Knicks. And boy, they just said, we're going to bring back everyone. Which I am not against at all. Very friendly contracts. You bring back veterans like D. Rose, Taj Gibson. They brought back Alec Burks, Nerlens Noel. Keeping a main group that got you success last season. And I think guys that Thibodeau really wanted to grow with. They gave some good money to Evan Fournier, who I really thought was going to be on their radar at the trade deadline last season. Celtics ended up getting him, but they end up getting him this year in free agency. I think thought that move was really good. They need a drop down 3-point shooter. This is a guy that's going to give you 3 or 4 3-pointers a game, without a doubt. So I do like that move. Looks like Kemba Walker is getting a buyout from OKC to sign with the New York Knicks. So finally, this is years later, but MSG will be Kemba Walker's home once again. I think the report is that they're going to be paying him $8 million annually, which is such a low risk, high reward for the Knicks. If they can get any possible type of all-star version of Kemba Walker. After they brought back most of their roster, a guard was still on the table for them. They had to get someone. So I like this move. I think being a middle of a conference, I think there's probably still sitting at that 4, 5, 6 spot in the East, going into next year. It allows Rose to play less minutes. Rose played so many minutes last season. Who knows how he comes off of that? And it allows McBride to come off the bench, their newly drafted point guard, to learn under a wing of Derrick Rose and Kemba Walker. I think that's pretty good. Some big shifts in the league. The Miami Heat are a very good team now. They sign and trade. They get Kyle Lowry. They extend Duncan Robinson for some big money. They bring in PJ Tucker, who comes off a championship with the Bucks. They bring in Markieff Morris. You're bringing in tough Bulldogs who know how to win, know how to play defense, and I think it's a pretty solid starting five for Miami, who underachieved in they were not good last year. Coming off the bubble finals appearance. So Miami's a team, if you look back on it, a team that the Knicks have to look out for, and probably a team that's going to jump the Knicks now with the all-star talent. With you have Lowry, Jimmy, and Bam Adebayo as kind of like their big three core. The Lakers. This is the big headline from Friday that, of course, we didn't get to. The Lakers traded for Russell Westbrook. And they also signed Carmelo Anthony for 1 year. Now, they're still at one Anthony Davis injury away from, or LeBron James injury away from, a second round kick to the curb. Great. You got Russell Westbrook. Awesome. Very cool. Another star player. There's your big three. There's Russ, LeBron, Anthony Davis. And I guess Melo decided that he wanted to do a ring chase for maybe possibly his last season. I really thought that the Knicks were interested. I thought Leon Rose you brought him back. It'd be a very good homecoming. But at the end of the day, I really don't blame Carmelo Anthony. I really think this dude deserves a fucking ring. I mean, he really does. So if that's what gets him a ring, then I will be very, very happy for him.
I'm sure Connor's not happy though.
I don't know if Connor doesn't like that decision from Melo.
Maybe as a personal decision, you could expect it. I'm sure for the
yes. Yeah. But the Lakers did get better. They got better. I don't know how much better. They brought back Dwight Howard. I mean, great, cool. The Chicago Bulls got better. DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball. It's a team that was the 9th or 10th team in the East. Now, it's a team that's competitive. Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic, DeMar, Lonzo. I mean, you're putting out a respectable starting five in Chicago now. I think that's all fans really ask for is to be able to watch through an entire season of their team playing. Just be competitive. Play games that matter for all 81.
Instead of getting your paycheck.
I ask that about the Mets all the time, and it's crazy because it's almost hypocritical like the Mets. Like, they're in first place, and they're a game and a half up on the division. And at the end of the weekend, even if they're let's say they end up flipping. Let's say they're 2 games out of first. I mean, their games matter, but I don't think I'm going to want to watch because they've played so poorly. But, I mean, Chicago's going to be a team that's I could see them being a slight over 500 team and making a playoff position and fighting out a possible series now. I mean, you got good veteran leadership. You have guys that are players that are good. So I like what Chicago's doing. I think it's very good. I think it's very respectable. Going through the league, I guess the big extensions, just the big money. Steph Curry got $215 million extensions for 4 years. But I just want to let you know that.
Oh my God, dude. That's ridiculous.
Okay. Print me money. This motherfucker's making over $50 million a year for the next 4 years.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous. He's set for life.
I mean, he's been set for life for a long time. But, I mean, you're paying a 31, 32-year-old that for the next 4 years.
Yeah. That's legacy money.
100%. 100%. But, and not even that, he put up the numbers last year. He was fantastic last season. So, it really is the give me the money I've deserved over the last 10 years, and I've won 3 championships with your team. Yeah. Give me the money. So that's fine. Trae Young got the max rookie extension from Atlanta, well deserved. I think he got more than the cap or something, but he got I think he got $200 million for the next 7 or something like that. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander got the rookie extension from OKC. I think that one was at 175.
What is the cap?
It's all different. So Trae Young and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander got the rookie max extension. And that cap's at a certain amount of dollars. I think usually it's 175, but I think because there's something that Trae Young had, or I forget what it's called, but he was able to stretch like $30 more million out of it or something. So,
Good for him.
coming off his first finals appearance, and hopefully running it back, which I think this is the best thing he could have done. Chris Paul signs a 4-year extension with the Phoenix Suns. He got his money from Phoenix. I think that was a great move for them. I think it allows the Suns to continue to be a top 2 team in the West, or at least top 3. I don't think that the Suns. I don't think it changes much, which is good. I think keeping that team together was the most important thing, and I really think Chris Paul found a spot there. Being coached by Monty Williams, I think he just felt comfortable there, allowed him to be himself, be a leader of the team. And although they fell short, I think this is a perfect spot for Chris Paul to end his career with these 4 years. But Woj, Shams, they were busy with the draft, with free agency. Similar faces, different places. That's how the free agency is. That's how deadlines are. And that was our theme of today. Deadline moves, free agency, lots of money being handed out, lots of people in different uniforms, in different colors. So, we will see how this all plays out. I hope the Knicks aren't done. That's another thing. I think they do a little bit more because the contracts allow them to do so. Go New York, go New York, go.